Well, g'day viewers, welcome to another video. This is a walk, an early years walk, all the way to Street 172. We're now on Penh Boulevard, Street 41. I have sped the video up a little bit so as not to bore you too much, because I have stabilised this as best as I can without cropping too much out. So here we go, walking along Penh Boulevard. You look in the distance, when we get past the car yards, you'll see something that most people don't see today. Lack of tall buildings. Yep, but also we see plenty of higher end cars. Porsches, Audis, Mercedes, Porsches, high end Lexus. A roller or two. There's one there. There's one there. Mercedes, Lexus, Benz, Rangy, Lexus. They got an infatuation thing for this thing called Lexus. Toyota Tundra, F-150 Ford, another Lexus, Toyotas and so forth. Plenty, no matter where you look. And another giveaway is you look at the footpath here. Well, I want for a better word, footpath. Plenty of cars to be had. Sadly, they're all very expensive due to the high import tax. But people still buy them. And as you can see, plenty of cars there, plenty to be had for the people that can afford them. So anyway, we're walking along Penh Boulevard. I'm having a look around, and as you notice just before the car yard, you would see the lack of tall buildings, and the development hasn't taken off just yet. In a few more years it will. So we're getting there. It's just, as I said, look at the footpath. Well, the lack of whereabouts, it's usually just a car park, so it forces the people to go out and walk on the roads. One of my biggest pet peeves. Now we're going to head up along Street 154. All good. Nice easy walk. Plenty of trees. Plenty of green growth. Make it what you will. And as I said, footpath for the cars in front of the shops and houses and so forth. This is a one-way street, but it doesn't really matter. They are only going one way in their own minds. Anyway, this is a good indication just before it really started to develop a lot here in Phnom Penh. And it gives you a good idea of people's earlier lives. Some buildings, some shops are still there, some signs, they've all updated from just basic signs to neon signs. Yes, it has happened. As you can see, we are now crossing Street 19. And this is what it was like. A bit raw, but it is still slowly getting there. From then to what it is now, so different. If I walk along the same area again, you'll see huge differences. But this was roughly 10 years ago. 10 years is a long time. A lot of those cars are imported directly. If you looked at some of the dates they were. Got a few Ks on them, people don't want them.
Walking?
And mostly from Japan.
Where am I? I'm in Phnom Penh somewhere.
But as I said, high import taxes.
Why would I go elsewhere?
Expensive.
I go plenty places. Why?
I have stabilised this a fair bit. You have no idea what it's like without that little bit of stabilisation and cropping.
Yeah,
I didn't want to crop too much to take away the authenticity of what you can see. Once I start heavily stabilising it, you lose quite a fair bit. And this was filmed on GoPro Hero 3, so I'm not really seeing what I'm looking at. I'm just guessing what I'm looking at, pointing the camera in a direction. I have noticed that I'm looking more at the ground and holding it up a bit higher, or tilting it back a bit further so you can see a bit more. But look at the buildings around here. Authentic, as they were roughly 10 years ago. As you can see, this is a one-way street. But people are already going one way. And people say, oh, look at the trash on the side of the road. That's all recycling. People going around cleaning up a lot of the actual rubbish that's around,
That's what I say,
sorting
banana
through
cars. There you go.
items that can be recycled. Pretty good. Nice Porsche. You don't see too many of them. I wonder where that is today. But high-end cars are there. RAV4, remorque, tuk-tuks. They're slowly getting fading out now.
I know right now.
As you can see, on the left-hand side there, Candle Market.
Big walk around.
And just to the right of Candle Market is what on along. That's the monastery just here. We're walking down Street 19. All good. All that's changed. Footpath's changed. You look at a recent video, you'll see how different it is. Just along here,
Fucking shitload more.
where you couldn't actually see it because of the previous vehicle parked on the corner. It was a very good restaurant. Now that's developed into a little shopping complex, to be developed. Anyway, continue along Street 19. All good. Yes, you do see the rubbish. And today there are people even paid to go along and sweep all that up and put that in little carts. So the streets have come a long way. Yet again, where's the footpath? It's not a footpath. It's a place to park your car off the street. So people are forced to walk on the roads. In Cambodia, it's basically, you don't walk anywhere. You get a tuk-tuk, taxi, private hire car, have a scooter, or you have your own car to travel around in. Now we're going to turn around and walk down Street 172. As I said, this is in my early years, and you look down here, always looks different at night time, but during the day, yeah. One little restaurant's been around for a while, Big Easy to the left, which is called Fresh Chili Restaurant. Yes, times have changed. Most of them are gone, they're all gone by the wayside. I did walk down there the last time, you did see a few different. Now we're coming up to the hotel that I'm at. Or should I say, the hotel I'm staying with. And I've stayed there a couple of times. It's a hostel hotel, really good. Got the restaurant next to it. Anyway, that's enough of me.
Yeah. Wait, see.